Have you ever wondered why some people seem to manifest their dreams almost instantly while others struggle for years? The truth is, there's a key that makes this difference, and it's not just luck or chance. It's all about how you focus your energy and how you align your thoughts and feelings with your desires. So, I want to show you how focusing on one simple principle can make your dreams come true faster than you ever imagined. When you want to create something new in your life, the first step is to understand that you are not just a passive observer of your reality. You are an active creator. Your thoughts and feelings are like signals that communicate with the universe, shaping the reality you experience. To make this work for you, you need to focus on the right things. It's not about thinking harder or longer. It's about thinking smarter and aligning your energy in a way that matches the outcome you desire. The key to manifesting your dreams quickly lies in focusing on the feeling of your desired outcome. You see, when you create a vision for yourself, you're often told to imagine the details of what you want: a new job, a better relationship, financial abundance. But the real magic happens when you align not just your thoughts, but also your emotions with that vision. This is where many people go wrong. They think that just by visualizing their goals, they will achieve them. But visualization alone isn't enough. You need to feel as if your desire has already come true. Here's how it works. When you focus on the feeling of having already achieved your goal, you're sending out a powerful signal to the universe. This signal is like tuning into a specific radio frequency. If you're on the right frequency, you start attracting experiences that match that frequency. The universe responds to the vibration you emit, not just your thoughts. When you feel the emotions of your desired outcome, whether it's joy, excitement, or gratitude, you create a magnetic field around you that draws similar energies into your life. This process is not about forcing yourself to feel something that isn't genuine. It's about genuinely experiencing the emotions of your future self. When you feel abundant, successful, or loved, you're not waiting for these things to come to you. Instead, you're embodying the state of being that attracts these experiences. This is where the real transformation happens. Your body starts to align with the new reality you're creating. You become the magnet for your desires. Let's discuss how quickly you can see results in this process. The key to making things happen fast is consistency. When you consistently focus on the feelings of your desired outcome, you help your brain and body start operating at a new frequency. This is not something you do just once and expect results. It's a practice that needs to be done every single day. Think about it like learning to play a musical instrument or picking up a new skill. To become a master at anything, whether it's playing the guitar, speaking a new language, or even baking a perfect cake, you need to practice regularly. The more you practice, the better you get, and the quicker you see improvement. Manifesting your desires works in a similar way. If you want to make your dreams come true, you need to practice focusing on the feelings and emotions connected to your goals every day. This means taking some time each day to imagine yourself living your desired life. Feel the emotions of success, joy, and satisfaction as if your dreams have already come true. This daily practice helps you build a strong connection between your emotions and your goals. By practicing this every day, you are training your brain and body to align with the frequency of your desires. Just like practicing an instrument makes you better and faster, practicing these emotions helps you start seeing results more quickly. Your brain and body begin to adjust to this new frequency, and as a result, you start to notice positive changes in your life. Consistency is crucial because it helps to reinforce the new patterns you are creating. If you only focus on your desired feelings once in a while, it's harder to make lasting changes. But if you make it a daily habit, you strengthen these new patterns and make it easier for your desires to manifest. Imagine you want to be fit and healthy. If you only exercise once a month, you won't see much improvement. But if you work out regularly, you'll notice changes much faster. The same idea applies to manifesting your goals. Daily practice helps you stay on track and keeps your energy aligned with what you want to achieve. The more you practice feeling the emotions of your future self, the quicker you'll start seeing results. Your consistent focus on these feelings sends a strong signal to the universe about what you want. This signal helps to attract the right opportunities and experiences into your life. Over time, as you keep up with this practice, you'll find that things start to fall into place more smoothly. One powerful way to make your dreams come true is through daily meditation. Meditation can be a fantastic tool for helping you connect deeply with your goals and desires. Let me explain how this works and why it can be so effective. When you meditate, you have the chance to really focus on the emotions and feelings connected to your dreams. This is a special time for you to immerse yourself in these emotions, like joy, gratitude, and excitement, as if your dreams have already come true. For example, if you want to live in a beautiful house, during meditation, you can picture yourself in that house. Imagine the feeling of walking through the door, decorating the rooms, and enjoying the space. Allow yourself to really feel the happiness and satisfaction that come with living in your dream home. This practice does more than just help you stay focused. It also strengthens the connection between your thoughts and your feelings. When you think about your goals, you're often focused on what you want to achieve, but it's the feelings you experience that can make a big difference. By feeling the emotions associated with your dreams during meditation, you reinforce those feelings in your mind and body. This helps create a powerful link between what you want and how you feel about it. Over time, as you continue this practice, you'll notice something important. Your outer reality will start to change in response to your inner state. This means that as you become more in tune with the feelings of your dreams, your life begins to reflect those feelings. For instance, if you regularly meditate on the joy and excitement of achieving your goals, you'll start to see more opportunities and experiences that match those feelings. Daily meditation helps you maintain this focus and emotional connection consistently. When you make meditation a part of your daily routine, you're training your mind and body to stay aligned with your goals. Each day, as you spend time meditating, you're reinforcing your vision and the feelings associated with it. This consistent practice helps to keep your energy aligned with your desired outcome. In meditation, you don't need to force yourself to feel a certain way. Instead, you let the feelings come naturally as you visualize your dreams. This can be a very calming and uplifting experience. You're giving yourself permission to feel the joy and excitement of your dreams as if they are already a reality. This emotional experience is a crucial part of the process, as it helps you vibrate at the frequency of your goals. One of the reasons meditation is so effective is that it allows you to focus your mind and clear away distractions. In our busy lives, it's easy to get caught up in stress and negative thoughts. Meditation provides a quiet space where you can let go of these distractions and concentrate on the positive emotions connected to your dreams. This focused attention helps to strengthen the connection between your thoughts and feelings. As you keep up with daily meditation, you might also notice that you become more aware of how your thoughts and feelings affect your reality. You may start to see patterns and connections between your inner state and the changes happening in your life. This awareness can be empowering, as it helps you understand that your emotions and mindset play a key role in shaping your experiences. To get the most out of your meditation practice, try to be consistent and patient. It's important to make meditation a regular part of your routine. Even a few minutes each day can make a big difference. Over time, as you continue to immerse yourself in the emotions of your desired outcome, you'll likely find that your outer reality starts to shift in positive ways. But what about those moments when you feel doubt or frustration? It's important to remember that these feelings are part of the process. Doubt is simply a sign that you're stepping out of your comfort zone. When you're changing your energy and your way of being, it's natural to encounter resistance. The key is to acknowledge these feelings without letting them derail your progress. Instead, use them as opportunities to refocus and remind yourself of the positive emotions you want to cultivate. One of the most important parts of this practice is to keep a clear and specific vision of what you want. Let me explain why this matters so much and how it can make a big difference in achieving your goals. When we talk about having a clear vision, we're not just talking about a general idea of what you want. Instead, we mean having a detailed and vivid picture in your mind. Think of it like painting a picture in your head where every detail counts. The more specific and clear this picture is, the stronger the emotional signal you send out to the universe. This strong signal helps attract what you want into your life more quickly. So how do you create this clear vision? Start by imagining not just the end result, but also the journey. For example, if you want a new job, don't just picture yourself in the new role. Also, imagine the steps it took to get there. Visualize the process of applying for the job, going through interviews, and preparing for the new role. See yourself preparing your resume, writing cover letters, and even practicing your interview skills. Picture every detail from the moment you submit your application to the day you receive the job offer. By visualizing these steps, you're not only focusing on the end result, but also on the process. This helps you feel as if you're already living the experience. When you visualize the journey, it helps you stay motivated and aligned with your goal. You're not just waiting for things to happen. You're actively participating in the process in your mind, which makes it easier for the universe to respond to your intentions. It's also important to think about how this vision affects your emotions. When you have a detailed vision, you can feel the emotions associated with it more strongly. For instance, if you're visualizing yourself achieving a goal, you might feel excitement, happiness, or satisfaction. These strong emotions are like a beacon that attracts similar energies from the universe. The clearer and more detailed your vision, the stronger these emotions will be. Let's take a different example. Imagine you want to buy a new home. Don't just picture the house itself. Visualize the entire process of finding it, the excitement of touring different homes, the joy of making an offer, and the satisfaction of getting the keys. Picture yourself moving in, decorating, and enjoying your new space. Feel the happiness of making your new house a home. This detailed vision helps you stay focused and motivated throughout the process. When you create such a vivid picture in your mind, you're helping yourself stay on track. It's easy to get distracted or discouraged if you don't have a clear vision. But with a detailed picture, you have a roadmap to follow. You know exactly what you're working towards, which helps you stay committed and focused. Having a clear vision also makes it easier for the universe to respond to your signal. Think of it like tuning a radio. If you're not on the right frequency, you won't hear the station you want. But when you're on the right frequency, the signal comes through loud and clear. The same thing happens with your goals. When your vision is clear and specific, you're on the right frequency. This makes it easier for the universe to match your energy and bring your desires into your life. Another benefit of a clear vision is that it helps you notice opportunities and take action. When you're focused on a detailed vision, you're more likely to see opportunities that align with your goals. For example, if your vision includes networking and making connections, you might find yourself in situations where you meet people who can help you reach your goals. Your clear vision helps you recognize these chances and act on them. As you continue to focus on the feeling of your desired outcome, you'll start to notice synchronicities and opportunities appearing in your life. These are not coincidences. They are the universe's way of guiding you towards your goals. Pay attention to these signs and take inspired action when they come. The more you align your actions with your new frequency, the faster you'll manifest your desires. It's also important to understand that manifesting is not just about getting what you want. It's about becoming the person who can receive and enjoy those things. As you focus on your vision and align your energy, you're also evolving and growing. You're stepping into a new version of yourself that is capable of achieving and experiencing more. This personal transformation is a crucial part of the process and is often reflected in the speed at which your desires manifest. To sum it up, focusing on the feeling of your desired outcome is the fastest way to manifest your dreams. It's not about wishing or hoping. It's about embodying the emotions of your future self and aligning your energy with the reality you want to create. Practice this consistently through daily meditation and by maintaining a clear and specific vision. When you do this, you'll start to see changes in your life that reflect your new state of being. So all of a sudden, you start feeling unhappy, you start feeling bitter, you start feeling frustrated. So now your body's in the past. So then, most people then create a state of being that's connected to their past. The same behaviors create the same experiences, and the same experiences produce the same emotions, and those very same emotions drive the very same thoughts. And your biology, your neurocircuitry, your neurochemistry, your neurohormones, and even your genetic expression is equal to how you think, how you act, and how you feel. And how you think, how you act, and how you feel is called your personality. And your personality creates your personal reality. That's it. So then, if you wanted to create a new personal reality, a new life, then you would have to start thinking about what you've been thinking about and change it. You would have to become aware of your unconscious thoughts and observe them. You would have to pay attention to your automatic habits and behaviors and modify them. And you would have to look at the emotions you live by every single day that are connected to your past and decide if those emotions belong in your future. You see, most people try to create a new personal reality as the same personality, and it doesn't work. You literally have to become someone else. And you are here this week to learn vital information about creating a future and be defined by a vision of the future instead of the memories of the past. Because if you are not defined by some vision that is bigger than you and you are not passionate about that vision, then you are left with the old hardware of the past in your brain and you will be predictable in your life. So would you agree then? New thoughts, new information should lead to new choices. New choices should lead to new behaviors, and new behaviors should create new experiences, and new experiences should produce new emotions, and those new emotions should drive new thoughts, and that's called evolution. So if your brain is a record of the past and you don't have a vision of the future, then you are living in the past, and you will never arrive at that new future. Now there's another potential for you to exist free from the chains of the old self. That potential exists right now. Now where you place your attention is where you place your energy. So you want that energy to move right to the top of your head. So then as you inhale, you bring that energy all the way up to the top. You keep following your breath. You lock all the way to the top. When you get to the top, now you hold your breath. And when you hold your breath, you contract those intrinsic muscles, and you begin to lift those muscles up, and you begin to compress those muscles, and you begin to push that cerebral spinal fluid up into your brain. So then why do I ask you to inhale and hold your breath? Now this isn't inhaling and turning purple and pushing. If you're doing that, you're doing it wrong. It's a slow, steady breath, and you follow that breath all the way to the top, either to the top of your head, or you put your awareness on where that pineal gland is between the back of your throat and the back of your head. Now, when you inhale, that inhalation is very slow and very steady. It's not a big inhalation and pushing. It's a slow, steady breath, and you're contracting these muscles and coordinating it, and you're following your breath all the way to the top of your head. And when you get to the top of your head, I'm going to ask you to inhale a little bit more, and as you pull up, you're going to lock these muscles down even further, and you're lifting them up. Once you lift them up and you have your attention either on the top of your head or the space that your pineal gland occupies in space, I'm going to ask you to lock those muscles down and pump, squeeze, or push. And I want you to push that fluid up into your brain by squeezing the muscles. not by holding your breath harder, but by squeezing those muscles. I want you to begin to pump that fluid and begin to compress up against your pineal gland. When you do this breath, you have to demonstrate a will that's greater than any program. You have to find a level of intensity or a level of passion that's greater than the body as the mind or any addiction to any emotion. You have to be inspiration, the movement of energy. Don't be afraid of it. Just surrender into it. For some people, their body will do unusual things. That's information trying to be integrated into it. Don't be afraid of it. Just surrender into it. If your body does weird things, more than likely that's energy moving to your brain. If you have a lapse of consciousness or you all of a sudden find yourself on the ground, that's energy moving into your brain. It's happened to me numerous times. It's a sign that you're getting close or at least doing it correctly. Now where you place your attention is where you place your energy. So you want that energy to move right to the top of your head. Inspiration, the movement of energy. You have to find a level of intensity or a level of passion that's greater than the body as the mind or any addiction to any emotion. Don't be afraid of it. Just surrender into it. On a Sunday morning, while she was in the shower, her husband said goodbye to his 2 children, yelled something to her while she was in the shower, and then went to the tallest building in Amsterdam and jumped off the building and committed suicide. Now that is a stressful event. And when she got the news, she experienced all the emotions that people experience from something that's shocking and traumatic like that. She was suffering, she was in pain, she was resentful, she was guilty, she was confused, she was angry. She went through the whole gamut of emotions, and all of those emotions, by the way, are derived from the hormones of stress. So she has an event in her life. It changes her biologically. She doesn't know how to control her emotional reaction. It turns into a mood, one long emotional reaction. If you keep reviewing that event in your mind, you begin to produce the same chemistry in your brain and body as if the event was occurring. So her body is being conditioned to the past because she's reliving the experience 50 to 100 times in a day, and her body is beginning to believe it's in the same past experience over and over again. It ultimately goes from a mood to a temperament, and now people are asking her in her life, "Why are you so upset?" She tells the story, and she's basically saying, I am this way because of this event that happened to me 4 months ago. So then if we keep that going for extended periods of time, and those emotions are driving our thoughts, and we can't think greater than how we feel, our feelings have become the means of thinking. We're thinking in the past, and now we're stuck in our biology. So one day she wakes up, and she's completely paralyzed from her waist down. And she can't get out of bed, so they rush her to the hospital. They do MRIs, they do all the tests. They can't find anything significant with her, so they just diagnose her with neuritis. And so now she's bedridden, and she cannot literally get out of bed. So now she can't work, she can't take care of her children. Her mother has to move in with her, and she doesn't have any money because she's not working, and her stress levels go up. So now the condition gets worse. As her stress levels go up, it's the same chemicals of stress that are knocking the brain and body out of balance, signaling the wrong genes in the wrong way. And another few months later, she develops these huge ulcerations in all the mucous membranes of her body, in her mouth, her throat, her upper stomach, her bladder, her vagina, her anus. She's got these huge ulcers. Now she can't eat, and if she can't eat, she's knocking her body now out of chemical balance even more, and it hurts. So now she's spiraling downward, and then she finally starts noticing her symptoms getting worse, and she goes to the doctor, and they diagnose her with esophageal cancer. Now, the moment she gets the diagnosis of esophageal cancer, now she gets even more stressed, and she's in fear now, and she realizes that her children may not have a mom. And so she came to one of our workshops, and I remember specifically because she came in with crutches and a wheelchair and a walker, and she sat on the left side of the room. And it was an introductory level course, and she understood that she could change it intellectually, but she had a very big challenge ahead of her, and she realized how much she was in her past. She had a vision of her future, Like she wasn't visualizing anything, she just got a very clear vision. And she was so excited that she went home and she did her meditation every single day. Now she understood that she had to upregulate new genes and downregulate genes that had to do with her disease, and that every day she had to knock on the genetic door. Now, the first thing I want to say is that I'm certain that there were days that she didn't feel like doing her meditation, and she did that anyway. She did it anyway. There were days where she had a tremendous amount of doubt, and she didn't think it was possible, but she did her meditations every single day. The universe only gives us what we think we're worthy of receiving, so we gotta come initiated into this and understand it. If you want to create a new life, a new personal reality, you gotta change your personality, which means you better start thinking about what you've been thinking about and changing it. You begin to become conscious of your unconscious actions or habits or behaviors and modify them. And then we have to begin to look at the emotions that we live by every single day that keep us connected to the past and decide, do these emotions belong in our future? So most people are trying to create a new personal reality as the same personality, and it doesn't work. You literally have to become someone else. And can you select a new possibility in the quantum field and begin to emotionally embrace that future every single day to such a degree that your body, as the unconscious mind, the objective mind, does not know the difference between the experience in your life that's creating the emotion and the emotion that you're fabricating by thought alone, to the degree that you begin to signal new genes and new ways to change your body to look like the experience has already happened. Now, the latest research in epigenetics says it's absolutely possible. This every day, installing the circuitry every day, conditioning the body into the emotion of the future, that your body begins to change to look like it's already happened. Now, this is where it gets fun, because now you no longer have to go anywhere to get it. If you think that your thoughts have something to do with your future, just from a theoretical standpoint, that your thoughts create your destiny, and you think 60 to 70,000 thoughts in one day, and 90% of those thoughts are the same thoughts as the day before, well, then your life isn't going to change very much as long as you're thinking the same way. If you're not being defined by a vision of the future, then you're left with the memories of the past. Is it possible then that the way you think and the way you feel can begin to produce effects in your outer world? Now, that isn't something that you swallow in one bite. It's a process of gaining knowledge. It's a process of practice. It's a process of experience. But once you start seeing those synchronicities, those coincidences, those opportunities that start to fall into place because you're experiencing change in your outer world, if you're doing the work, you're going to start paying attention to what you're doing inside of you that's producing the effect outside of you. And once you correlate the changes of what you're doing inside of you with the effect you produce outside of you, you're going to pay attention to what you did, and you're going to do it again. And all of a sudden, you're going to start believing more that you're the creator of your life and less of the victim of your life. And those same thoughts lead to the same choices. The same choices lead to the same behaviors. The same behaviors create the exact same experiences, and we anticipate the same feelings or emotions from those experiences, and those emotions are the payoff that drive our very same thoughts. Well, our biology, our neurocircuitry, our neurochemistry, our hormones, and even our gene expression will be equal to how we think, how we act, and how we feel. And how we think, how we act, and how we feel is called our personality. And our personality creates our personal reality. That's it. I want people to begin to understand that thoughts are very powerful, feelings drive our thoughts, and that they can begin to create a better life for themselves once they understand some of these principles. We live in a world where often when people think about visioning the future, they vision stuff. So you have a vision of the car you want, or you have a vision of an amount of money you want, or you have a vision of a home you want, and you see this with people with their vision boards. What's your take on that? And is that the right type of visioning? And what is the right type of visioning? Well, we do so many different variations because I think people integrate information differently. And all of those cars and homes and whatever that is, they are symbols of what it looks like when a person actually arrives at this concept called abundance, right? So if those things help them to associate with something that creates a feeling of abundance, and they're building their vision board to help them to get clear on their intent, then that's fine. Because they're associating objects or things or material things that they'll say, that's when I know that I'm abundant. That's fine. Other people will say, look, abundance just means that I have more than I need, and I'm happy with that.